Dirty bomb accusations, obfuscations, Scorpio eclipse energy. What am I talking about? Well, Russia accused Ukraine of preparing to use a dirty bomb on themselves, which would be a loose nuclear, and then to blame it on Russia as a pretext for escalation. Crazy days, dude. And here's the deal. Why would someone use a nuclear weapon on their own territory? That sounds crazy. And also, remember, right before Russia invaded Ukraine, they were like, hey, we promise, we swear, we're not about to invade Ukraine. See, just crazy days, dude. I highly recommend you pray for peace. Oh my golly, near-Earth asteroids are everywhere, and especially near Earth. On the 20th, we had one hit Earth, I guess. UR4, 0 lunar distances. That's really close. And as you can see, we had a 0.6 skim by Earth yesterday, and tomorrow we got a 0.9 heading on by at 0.9 lunar distances. So these are definitely some crazy days. And they usually put out a wild weather watch 5 days before an eclipse and then 5 days after. And that usually has a wind event. And so we have definitely seen some wind events and weather events. Was it yesterday? They had to cancel the When We Were Young festival in Nevada, Las Vegas, due to high winds. And the winds have been whipping in large portions of the USA. As you can see here, it's pretty windy. It's quite a wind event, and you have a severe weather component mixed in today, tomorrow, and Tuesday that people need to watch out for. But speaking of delays and cancellations, they have delayed Game 4 of the Astros versus the Yankees in New York tonight. Now it's scheduled at 7:30. I don't know. It's going to go off, and if worse comes to worse, they may have to delay it. But we will wait and see. Oops, what? Doom. Now let's talk about hurricane season, because it's not over yet. And models keep spinning up something coming out, boom, that will head towards the coast, and then it gets stuck by like magic and then just vanishes. See that? So it's like we are watching that. We continue to watch that. It's like boom. So it's like right around the 10-year anniversary of Hurricane Sandy. And so then that's like poof, like magic, but then boom, this is the big one. Models continue to show some type of nasty hurricane brewing up the first week of November. Sometimes it takes it out to sea, sometimes it takes it towards the United States of America. But like I said, this falls definitely in our 10-day range of red alert, eclipse, big storm watch. So yeah, watch out for this shit, man. And watch from some of this fancy, sloppy weather that's going to be hitting the Europeans. Boom. And then boom. So it's going to be wet, windy, sloppy up over the pond. So watch out for that shit. You guys are going to get hit by wave after wave after wave of storms, it would seem. Yeah, Mike's weather page. Dang it. What the heck? Stop popping up, dude. You're not wanted here. Yeah, Mike's weather page also saying you're talking about getting some signals for possible tropical development towards the end of the month, so we will continue to watch. God's divine architecture is always amazing, and here Blaze, Astro by Max, is saying he used the Stellium app on his iOS, and it definitely looks like not only will the sun be being eclipsed, but so will Venus. So during the new moon Scorpio solar eclipse, the sunlight will be being eclipsed from Earth, and then so will Venus light. So that's crazy that they're all kind of going to be lined up at the same time. And these guys are almost in a line. Neat. And so the Scorpio eclipse will be blocking out the light across Europe, parts of Ukraine, and Russia. And so things are in disarray over there for sure. Not counting the dirty bomb thing, if you can include Liz Truss, who is the new UK Prime Minister, She just stepped down and was like, I don't want to do it anymore. And then Boris Johnson was like, maybe I'll do it again. And it was like, nah, I'm going to pull out. So, and then they've had problems with the sterling. So that situation's kind of crazy too. And then in other crazy world news, North Korea fired 10 missiles over a South Korean ship in the West Sea because they said it had crossed a line to the part of the ocean they own or whatever. Man, why can't we all just calm down and get along? Merde. Oui. That was shit. Yes. Because that's a French tornado. All right. And so Texas, I would be prepared for some wild, wild weather over the next few days as the remnants of Hurricane Rosalind move over Mexico and head towards Houston and Texas. And so here's your weird weather watch for tonight. And then you move that down. And then if you notice, that's kind of like this is tomorrow. And then the day after tomorrow, that storm will move to the east. But if you'll notice here, this is kind of like a lot of the energy and rain moving in from Rosalind. So I would definitely be watching out tomorrow and Monday. And tomorrow is Monday. Tuesday for heavy rain. Some areas can get 5 to 6 inches. And as Pat Calvin notes, severe storms possible Monday night across southeast Texas. Storms arrive as early as 10 p.m. and clear by 4 a.m. Tuesday. But for him here, he's just talking about like the Houston and south east area. And there will be some areas that could get 5 to 6 inches of rain across Texas. And then a stormy start to the week expected in North Texas as well. This is Monday night. We're talking heavy rainfall Monday. Some areas could see 5 to 6 inches really fast. And I'm talking to you, Missouri and Oklahoma and Arkansas as well. Man, oh my gosh, it's cold and snowy in Montana. Oh, wow. I've heard Colorado weather is wacky. And I've experienced it at times. You can experience all 4 seasons in Colorado in a single day. Like here, you're getting as low as like 33 degrees in one spot and then like 89 degrees in Dodge City. So that's, or Telluride's 30. So it's like freezing over here and it's too damn hot over here. But hey, Andrew Pritchard is like, look, blowing dust plus wildfire smoke across portions of Kansas and Nebraska. Shout out to Mikey T. Happy birthday. Say happy birthday to Mike. It's his birthday on Halloween. Intense area low pressure deepens across the plains this afternoon. Ooh. All right. You know how I say crazy shit sometimes? It's my own personal opinion, and sometimes I'm just speculating. But so we've seen this rash of like climate, quote unquote, climate activists who are throwing like mashed potatoes and gravy and Skittles and melted, what are those called? The Peeps on famous paintings at art places. I think, dude, that like the oil companies are paying for this because nobody likes the people that do this. Like, even if you are like, man, the oil companies are screwing us and, they're damaging the environment and they're just running up prices and shit. I don't know, going and throwing a bunch of food on artwork doesn't really make you that affable. So it's my conspiracy theory that it is actually the petroleum people behind this shit. Anyway, you don't have to agree with it. All right. Yeah, and then Tuesday, that area moves to the east. And Europe, prepare for some weird times and some weirder weather. Here, there was a mad storm in East Croydon. I heard a rumor Californians have a hard time surviving in the freezy areas. I'm making that up. They got ski resorts and shit. I was just trying to be funny and I failed. Forgive me. October. And with those winds and in drought and dry conditions in some spots, this is Arkansas weather. Jackson County. It's got a fire that's getting away from them. Moving fast. Yeah, be ready. It's going to be, you got in a day and a half, you got an eclipse. And then a week from now or less, you got Mars going retrograde. So I can almost guarantee you the last week of October is going to be a bit wild. It's going to be a bit weird. It's going to be interesting. And then the Pacific Northwest, you guys are getting tons and tons of precipitation as well, even up into the Canadas. So everybody stay cool, be cool, and I will do my best to bring you guys excellent information as often as I can. Plus, inspiration and comedy when possible. All right. God bless everyone. Stay cool and please pray for peace. Say no to dirty bombs, baby. All right. God bless everyone.